Okay, hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have today a very special guest. It's my friend Justin, and we want to have a little speech about Ringo because he experienced a little bit of journey with us. So, Justin, I have a few questions on you. Can you just briefly introduce yourself? Maybe a little bit where you're coming from and what's your life journey at the moment?
Of course, of course. My name is Justin. I'm from Uzbekistan. My journey started when I started my master degree in 2020 in Olomouc, and that's when I meet Maris, my best friend. He was my ESN buddy, and from that moment, my interest for extra activities, especially sport activities, started, and I really like practicing sports, and especially when you have new type of sports that you can practice. And one of the reasons why I got interested in Ringo is it's my best friend Maris and how he created this interest in me.
Thank you to make it so personal at the beginning. I'd like to ask you how you first time heard about Ringo.
I remember that part when you guys started Ringo in Gdansk, that page from Facebook. That was the first time I saw some videos of Ringo. People were playing in the beach. I was like very interested because it was beach and nice weather, and then group activities. And that's when I, for the first time, came across with Ringo, or the definition of this word and this activity. That was the first contact.
Okay. Do you remember, for example, moment when you played the first time?
Of course, of course. The first Ringo was very unexpected. I was supposed to watch the Ringo tournament for Christmas 2023 that was organized, and I was not expecting that I'm gonna be a part of it because I saw the game, but I never played personally. So. And then there was one spot available, and thanks to Martin and Honza, I was a part of Malafatra team, and that was the first time I came across and personally experienced playing Ringo.
Do you have any similar game like this Ringo in your country?
In Uzbekistan, I've never heard about Ringo, and when I played Ringo by myself, I figured out that we do not have any similar game in Uzbekistan either. The most similar game would be obviously volleyball, based on certain rules and obviously the court size and the
net. Justin, tell me how you would describe Ringo for people at the place where you're coming from.
Yeah, for me, if someone asked from my country what is Ringo and have no idea, I would definitely say Ringo is not only physical activity, but it's also it challenges your reflections and reflexes. Because when you are in a court and during the game, you not only have one Ringo, but also you have two Ringos. So you have to focus, your focus should be divided into two directions.
What did it mean for you? Like, what did it mean this game in general for you?
Spending good quality of time with my friends by exercising and staying fit on the one hand, and on the other hand is having fun, because Ringo at the end of the day, it's not only about physical activity, but also having fun and enjoying the process. And afterwards, obviously, you can hang out and get a couple of drinks as well.
You mentioned a lot of benefits about Ringo. So tell me, if you would meet some person who is not having much experience with sports at all, would you recommend Ringo for him?
I would definitely recommend joining some teams or clubs, because I noticed that Ringo is becoming more and more popular. I already noticed similar groups in different countries, especially in Poland and Czech Republic. Joining these teams is not very difficult because people are very friendly and the game is not complicated. The only thing that requires from the new beginner is just a bit of motivation and interest, and the rest, yeah, will be very easy.
Do you think is any chance that in future will be also Ringo popular in your country? Do you think this adaptation can fit to people around you?
Any type of new sport, I would say they will definitely find their own group of which are interested. So I'm pretty sure with the changes and technology, people are already maybe at some point certain group in my country they also watched certain videos related to Ringo or they heard, but they never discovered it. They have never came across in person. And I'm pretty sure if someone brings it, there will be a group of people who are always interested in practicing new type of sports. I would say it would be very interesting, especially for school children and university students, because these are the ages and they have like more like potential to practice sports, and they are very curious and they're always like interested in activities and they are like always active. And if you start from that age and period, I'm pretty sure their parents also see it and they would be like more like, hey, this looks very interesting, and it doesn't require extreme amount of fitness from you, so you don't have to worry about being, oh, I haven't practiced sport for a really long time, I cannot run or I cannot jump. But this sport is like really moderately requires the physical activity, so any age with a certain practice and warm-up definitely can do it. So I'm pretty sure the game may gain popularity in my country as well.
Can you just a little bit go back in your memory, and would you say what is your strongest memory about Ringo?
I would say the tournament, and especially when you start playing for the first time, you have no idea if you are doing good or not, because most of these people in the tournament, it is a tournament, so people are very experienced. They have been playing for a really long time, and I had no idea whether I'm playing good or not. And when Martin and Honza, they said, you are doing a good job, and I was like, really, there was a moment when I noticed like, oh wow, that's and then since I was playing volleyball for a while, I was more like familiar with the certain rules, and there were like similarities which helped me to cope up with the Ringo rules. And one of the only challenges were trying to focus on two Ringos, because obviously when you come from volleyball you just focus on one ball, but when you play Ringo it's like two Ringos are coming in the different direction. When I was playing the first game and I was supposed to catch one Ringo and the second Ringo was like flying towards me, I was like, for a second my brain was frozen, and what am I supposed to do? Why the second Ringo is coming? That was one of the funny moments, I would say.
How you feel a community around like Ringo? Do you think they are very close, it's hard to get in, or they are open? What's your feeling about this?
I would say as long as the person has a purpose of joining these Ringo teams or clubs, and if they can start by searching, they can find out about the upcoming tournaments, and they can go there not as a player if they are not very sure, or if they are not accepting new players, they can just go there as a visitor and meet and talk to people. And I'm pretty sure these people, they have their own friends which they gather together at certain days and they play together. It will be easy to find like-minded people who can play Ringo.
Can you just make some last words? If you can talk to Ringo directly, what would you say?
I would say the game is very interesting and it has very huge potential. The game is not very new. The game has been going on for a while, but the idea would be to make it more visible. Maybe if you involve or organize a workshop for certain schools, then they will obviously have some idea about the game and they will spread it to their friends, and then that's how people figure out and find out about Ringo. That's all about the idea of the game is very good. Just working on spreading the word and making the game more popular for the people, and then gaining these people's attention by organizing certain tournaments, more tournaments, inviting new guests. That's how you spread the word about the game and how you create a big community.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you for this. Thank you for coming today for this speech. Maybe from Ringo, thank you for playing it, because as many people is playing, it's actually possible to spread these ideas, and new people are joining and see this joy and can share it in the future. So I wish you to play as much possible.
Yes.
So thank you again.
Yeah, thank you for
yeah, good luck in the future.
Yes.
And hopefully sometime in future we will go on tournament in Uzbekistan.
Yes, hopefully. Thank you very much for inviting me and having me here, and thank you for introducing Ringo to me for the first time.
Okay, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.